consistent on giving the proper information of the information we had at each given time. With that, Mr. Crane, you're recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Appreciate you showing up today, Mr. Secretary. I also appreciate you taking ownership and accountability for the failures. You know, I've known you for a little bit. Though you and I don't always see eye to eye on every single thing, you've taken the time to come out to my district, tour around, meet veterans in my district, and also look at the facilities that we're using to give them medical treatment. In no time, in knowing you for the brief time that I have, do I think that you're the type of man or the type of leader that would take allegations like this and just blow them off. You seem like the type of guy that would take these very serious. That being said, my big concern here is that your staff didn't feel it important enough to make sure that this very serious issue wasn't just put in a binder that you might or might not read, but was clearly communicated to you and discussed to get your guidance on how you wanted to proceed with it. Now, you've said here today that you've improved your internal processes to make sure that this doesn't happen again. Is that correct? Has anybody on your staff been reprimanded for this, or are you just taking ownership of it and making sure that the process changes?
Ownership of it and making sure that the process, now we're changing a whole bunch of things, and I'm happy to tick through those things, but for not seeing the chairman's letter when it was in my book, that's on me, not nobody else. That's on me.
Yep. Thank you, sir. And obviously that seems pretty just the way that this has unfolded seems, I'm sure, very disrespectful to the chairman. But
that's one of the things that really bothers me about it, and I saw no other way to address it than to just come clean in front of him about it.
Yes, sir. And it also seems disrespectful to, I think, those of us on this committee, regardless of what party we're a part of. I would hope, there's a little over 20 of us on this committee, sir, that if any one of us took the time and we felt there was an issue important enough to send you or your staff a letter, we would hope that that wouldn't just be put in a binder and that would be brought to you so that you could see it. Now,
you've got my commitment on that.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. And with that, I yield back.
Thank you. The gentleman yields back. Mr. Landsman, you're recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr.